Alright, well, welcome along. Welcome to Miller Fly Time. Check a couple things out. I am going to go for a little flight, just get some fuel. It's just a nice, beautiful day. It was cloudy and rainy actually earlier this morning, and now the sun came out. Winds are very calm. So I'm going to go for a little flight here, and I'm going to just take the aircraft up to the local airport and get some fuel. Swing myself back. So I hope you enjoy the flight. And here we go. Alright, so I am taxiing myself up here. Just up by the house here. I just gotta go out and go across the road to get down to the runway. So I'll just make sure I come up here, make sure it's clear of any cars, taxi myself out. It's pretty quiet out in the middle of the country here. So every once in a while there's a car, but so you gotta keep your eyes open. Check the windsock off to the right. It's pretty good. So see just a couple clouds out there. See the neighbor's leaves have all fallen. Taxi myself down to the runway here. Get myself down onto the runway. And I'm gonna just take a second, do a run up, check the mags, check everything out. Get everything up to working temp. So alright, everything looks good. I'm gonna line myself up on the runway and give it a little full brakes, do a short field takeoff. So I'm gonna go full brakes and then full power. One set of flaps. Leave off the brakes with full power. Taking off. Here we go. Alright, moving. Alright, just takes a little bit here and off the ground. So just a little over 500 feet to get off the ground there. I'm in ground effect for a little bit, get my air speeds up, take the flaps off. And when I was taking off, I seen the neighbor has some friends over, so we're gonna take off here and we're gonna circle back around. So we're going to get up to a nice altitude here before I turn up and turn back around. Get myself up, do a nice, see the clouds out there looking beautiful. Alright, just going to bank nice and easy to the left here. Circle back down the runway. There we go. Just nice easy turn there. Line myself right back up with the runway. Alright, we'll bring the RPMs up here a little bit. Looks like the phone has a little trouble there. It's like focusing in on the prop there. Sorry about that. That'll get you busy. Alright, so we're doing a low pass. Neighbors are off to the left, and I'm going to pull up here, up. Almost feels like you're going straight up, but I'm not. Alright, I'm going to circle now, head towards Princeton, towards the airport here. So, here we go. Alright, that sun is bright. Alright, here we go. Alright, just a little jump ahead there, and we are now on final for Princeton. 1-6. Got my air speeds set, slowed down. I got 2 notches of flaps, so I got full flaps set. And I'm gonna try to land here where I don't have to like back taxi or taxi all the way down the runway. There's 2 exits. I'm gonna try to get the second one, and so I can turn off and I don't have to hit the brakes real hard. So nice easy glide approach here. In. It's pretty quiet out there. Not a whole lot of people out there today. Just cruising along. Here we go. Nice and easy. Coming back on the power. Dropping down. Pretty much power totally off now. Glide down in. Pull back just a little bit. Get the back wheels to touchdown first. There we go. Front wheel down. And as it slows down, does vibrate a little bit just because the wheels aren't like balanced, like, so it does shake just a little bit there. And get it slowed down. Got myself on the center line, nice landing. Just gonna follow the little yellow lines, keep myself in the middle here. And I'm gonna head over to the gas pumps. See the windsock off there to the right. And looking just a little bit, not too much wind. Not too many aircraft out. It was rainy and low ceilings earlier today, so not a whole lot of people maybe didn't come out after that lifted. So, but all right, I'm going to turn up, get up to the gas pumps, take a left here and pull up. And it's just like filling up at a gas station, except you have a ground strap to keep if you spill or anything. Just being extra careful. I'm going to get into those yellow lines, pull up there, and shut her down. I'm going to get out and fill it up. I'll be right back. There we go. Alright, I am back. And here's my receipt. $4.50 a gallon. Put in about 15 gallons or so. So I am set up. I'm going to taxi back out to head back home. I did hear another aircraft. He was, he did a low approach, circled off to the north. So I'll keep my eyes open for him if he's coming back or not. So just going to get back out here and taxi back down. Alright, I did hear a call from another aircraft. I'll keep my eyes open. He looks like he's coming back. I can see him, but it's a little hard to see in the video. So as we get a little closer here, up on the upper left, we'll see the other aircraft coming in. He does look a little high, so I'm not sure if he's going to land or not. He's going to be landing way down the runway. You can see him right there up on the upper left coming by. He's way up there. There we go. Try to zoom in on him. Called it and said he is doing a missed approach and he is heading off to the south. Now I'll be leaving and headed off to the north. I'm going to put my fingers up there. So here I am. I'm going to line myself up. Did all my takeoff checks. Got everything set. Looking for any aircraft in final, just in case someone doesn't have their radio on, if someone else is coming in or whatnot. They don't need a radio, so taking a look. Alright, don't see anyone over there. That sun is bright, so keep your head on a swivel and look around and try not to get blinded by the sun too, because that's a little hard to see once you get above the horizon. Anything coming from that direction. I'm just going to roll out and roll right into takeoff. And up I go. Just pop off the ground just like that. Get myself up to takeoff speeds. As I climb, I'll be checking my gauges, turn the fuel pump off, or the secondary fuel pump I should say, or the backup pump. Should take that off on idle or takeoff and landing just in case the mechanical one acts up. You still have a backup going at the same time. So there we go. I'm going to climb myself up to about 500 feet or so before I turn to head out of the pattern here. So I'm getting up there close to 500 feet. That other aircraft is heading southbound, so he's out of the way. Here I am. I'm going to turn crosswind out of the way. Line my wings back up to the horizon so I can look off to the right to make sure there's no aircraft coming into the pattern. See just some high clouds way out there. So. Alright, I'm going to turn to the downwind. Get a little brighter. You see that sun come right across the shades there, and you can see some clouds up to the north, but above us it is nice. But way up north, you can see some clouds you'd be flying into. So if you were heading that direction for too long, you'd have to make sure they weren't too low. So, or you'd have to turn around and come back. All right, here we go. Jumping ahead. You'll see me when I'm coming in to land. All right, there we go. There's the runway there. Just turning the downwind for coming back home. See, that sun is bright. All right, slowing the aircraft down, getting it back down to about 80 miles an hour or so. Got full flaps. I'm gonna turn base leg here. Look off the right, see if anyone's coming in on final or not. There was another aircraft out there, so just kind of keeping my eyes open. Alright, turning final leg. Keep my air speeds properly going, keep them at the right speeds the entire way down, and a nice consistent glide slope coming in. Makes for a nice landing, so everything's set up appropriate ahead of time, just to make landing that much easier, so you're not trying to do anything rash at the last second. If you did, you'd better just to go around. So, but everything's looking good here. I've got myself lined up. The runway right in front of me here at home, grass strip. Looking for neighbors, make sure neighbors are out running around, or I'm checking the roads for any cars coming or anything. Sometimes people like to park at the end and, you know, watch the aircraft. It's really hard to land, but your car's just in there because you don't want to go right buzz them. So then you just go around. But everything's looking good here. You look left, right, everything's looking good. Straight ahead. Got a nice approach. Here I'll be on the brakes a little harder with the grass. Idle, pull back to idle. I'm going to pull back just a little bit. Down just a little bit of hill there, and touch down, and I'll apply my brakes. Didn't add them too hard because I got a little ways to go. That cone off to the right there, that's the halfway mark. So when I'm taking off or landing, if I float past that, I usually just go around. But because that's about 1,000 feet or so. So just make sure for takeoff and landings I don't overdo it. So anyways, well, here we go. I am taxiing back, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I am going to pull the aircraft back around to the hangar and put it away for the night. So like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed the video.